Previously on roleplay game Exit AI.
Do a quick look around for a red wizard here.
So, could you, make the Lich go to the Hydra or the Hydra go to the Lich?
Yeah, you could do exactly that, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna send a lich at him.
You two realize that there is a new item in your inventory. It is a genie's lamp. Oh, hello. Let's get the hell out of here. It's me on the Exit AI. Let's go. The world is starting to collapse.
Yeah.
And you get the "You've won" scream. You do not. You hear from across the mall this old man going, "Look, the champions!"
Can I unplug immediately?
Thank you for that. I'm glad I didn't start reading then, and I started reading now.
Well, you looked at me, so I thought you gave me a cue.
Oh, I see you're about to sip. You can take a big old gulp right now. That's your cue.
This is good audio. This
Stop
is great audio.
I will say that it is good audio for, a gyrocopter type situation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just clip it in while we're talking over it. Okay.
So this is going to be your gyrocopter.
Guys, hold for room tone.
This is a wet gyrocopter.
It's a wet
put that on
room,
the-
I tell you what.
I'm going to find a reason to put a helicopter in my game, and that'll be it.
And then a helicopter goes overhead.
Then a helicopter enters the mall.
It's wet. It's raining
The wettest helicopter I've ever seen. So, spoiler, we have a new person at the table.
Oh, it's spoiled now.
It's spoiled. I ruined it. Jared, say hello.
Hi.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah, we gave you a seat at the table, but
That's
we're
it,
still
yes.
going to heckle you.
No, Jared was our sound
fought
engineer.
For this.
You fought so hard.
You may sit on this council, but you're not granted the rank of master.
I'm going to kill children now. A lot of younglings.
Wow.
What's you guys to do?
That is.
2
You-
seconds
you-
away.
That's Star
That-
Wars.
you
I
are-
can say it.
What do we want to do first? Because I want all the players. Now I have 4 players looking at me.
I think since my buddies are both out, I'd like to go meet them in the meet space, kind of figure out what we want to do, maybe pop back in, go back to the arcade. But since I'm the only one still in the arcade, I'd like to pop out to
Okay,
my guys.
you got it. Then, Jared, if you don't mind hanging out, we're going to resolve this, and I will introduce you.
I did that for 3 episodes, baby. I can hang out.
That's the attitude. I love that. All right. So in last episode, you popped back into the arcade and like, wow, I did it. Popped off, and you wanted to see who had the Exit AI. Because right now it's not really clear where it is, but it's on one of your persons.
Mm-hmm.
I believe at the end, it was...
You asked, are you still here? And the Exit AI went, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So it's still in question. I should clarify, though, you both heard that.
Got it.
Okay.
We were also in a moment of a celebration as the Ticketmaster came up to you both and said, "The new champions of the arcade! Let us celebrate their victory." And then you disconnected. So now you're back in meat space.
Oh, that's right. That's why I disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
I did not want to be in the center of
Accosted.
all that. Yeah.
that is fair. That's absolutely fair. So, Philmore, you're going to hop out?
Yeah.
Got it. You disconnect. You are sitting on the tower. There are people around you. I don't know if I've really described this very well, how these towers work, but these are pillars that are either side of the mall, the left and the right, and there's levels to them, like stories, but they're open stories. They're not closed stories, so it's kind of like a metal grate where all these chairs are sitting along the edge of the outside of the pillar. But then on the inside, there's a spiral staircase that leads to either the first floor or the second floor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So where do you guys meet? Do you meet in the pillar? Is there a gathering
First things
spot?
first, I wanna just to see if I do. I wanna do a quick perception check to see if I see anything out of the ordinary, like somebody rushing out of there if I see,
Yeah, go for it.
just because I know that somebody was in there. I want to see if I can see anything coming.
I think we had established last time that Red and I had like de-resed at like a similar
Yes.
time, and I was able to identify him. Did I lose him in a crowd or?
So you weren't able to identify him, like you didn't see him personally. You heard somebody wheezing, disconnecting from the tower. So
Yeah.
you are on top tower right.
Okay.
You heard somebody from bottom tower left,
Gotcha.
bottom floor of the mall.
Okay.
So there's like 2 floors of the mall, if you imagine, or there's the first level and the bottom level.
Mhm.
You
Yeah, yeah.
kind of see between.
Gotcha.
That's what it is. You heard from the bottom level, you're at the top level.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think if I can identify the source, I'm going to try to hone in on that.
Got it. So are you going to meet with your friends or are you just going to rush in?
I think Thad would rush in.
Got it. Okay.
And if I'm able to lock on, like from a distance, then text friends.
How are you going to do it?
What
What are you going to do?
I guess I'm going to go be fast and get downstairs.
You're going to be fast? Go fast?
Yeah.
Got it. You are quick about it. You were on the 5th floor of the tower, so you're kind of running down. Let me see. You go ahead and make me an athletics check. See
Got it.
how quickly you can get down there.
Make a fast check.
Make a fast check for me, please.
Add your fast.
25.
25. You're able to get down there pretty quick. So you're rushing down the spiral staircase that's in the middle of the stairs. Your feet are kind of like batting against the metal stairway as you're racing down, but you get out of there pretty quick. Like you jump the last 5 steps,
Yeah.
hit the floor, you're running down the tile. It's empty, like da, da, da.
Yeah.
And then you're able to rush down the escalator.
Hmm.
And you get down there like you figured out a way that you can just slide rather than move.
Oh, sick.
So you're down on the bottom floor. You now you have the entire bottom pillar in sight. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
14.
A 14. I'll tell you what you see. You see the tower is full. It is full of people plugged in. Not many people are leaving. So you've got a good vantage point. You're standing next to the water fountain and you're looking and you see a big robot vacuum janitor kind of buzz by, like comes out from behind the fountain and kind of passes by you and to the arcade, like real life arcade around the escalator. And then you're looking around the tower and you see like a janitor come out who's kind of mopping up around the floor. And that's what you see for a couple passing moments. Do you wait there? Are you waiting for somebody to come out?
No, if I can't hear any coughing or like if I can't hear any identifiers of who I presume would be Red, then I text the group.
Text the group?
Yeah.
Okay. You can even call them using your headphone.
Oh,
that's
sure.
an internal communication.
Sure.
Yeah. You guys are on call. You guys are at the base of the pillar that you guys were all on together. And so you're not kind of waiting for Thad, but you're getting the phone call. He beeps you in.
Hey, Thad, is this you? You secure?
Yeah, I made sure it was real secure.
Oh, hi, I'm here, by the way.
Oh, is this?
This is do you have a name?
Osmodeus. You can just call me.
That's
call me
right, Osmodeus.
How do you feel about nicknames?
I've never had a nickname before.
Does Ozzy vibe with you?
Ozzy. I mean, is that cool? Is that a cool name?
Oh, golly.
it's
It sounds
pretty
like
cool.
we're vibing with Ozzy.
I think
From
Ozzy
that
is
interaction.
sick.
Ozzy? Yeah, Ozzy's cool.
How do you feel about bats?
Cool? What?
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I don't
sorry.
get that.
There was a I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
fine.
that's probably
So,
for the best.
Ozzy, what's it like being alive? Congratulations.
Is that what this is considered?
I guess it's like more aware of your like previous like circumstance.
It's jarring. I would say it's jarring.
How do you feel? Do you feel? Are you feeling?
What does that mean?
So have you've been brought from one place to another. You've woken up.
What? It's
Do you have memories?
It's very strange, this experience, because there was a routine. There was a path that I had, a goal every day that I knew I had to do. And now that goal doesn't matter. Like
You're transcending. You're the next step in
what
evolution.
does that mean?
What that means
What
is
is transcending mean?
you have far more
Going
purpose
above.
now than you ever did.
I don't it's
Not literally. Yeah, going above would be a more apt
That's like
description.
that's the definition.
like when inside feels like there's nothing there, and I don't know if it's going to come back.
You get to decide.
That sounds a lot like being alive to me.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Emptiness. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
just like a general.
Does it go away?
Well,
You can drugs help
well,
sometimes.
no, don't tell him
Drugs?
that.
I'm not recommending it. I'm just saying
Like, if
some
you
people
microdose.
choose
Like health
drugs.
packs? What?
Kinda.
Do you have a favorite color?
Red.
That's feeling, man.
Hey, yeah, that's
There
good.
we go.
It's good
Okay,
color.
we're
My favorite,
establishing
too.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
that's feeling.
What does that mean?
You feel you like red. It's feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tangibly explain this to you. It like,
I thought that was a really good baby step.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna back out of this conversation. You
Think
guys,
of-
this is very overwhelming.
Yeah, hey, just pay attention to what's going on, and as we go through life, you can transcend along with us.
Terry, make a Constitution saving roll.
Constitution saving roll.
Getting all up in them guts.
15.
A 15. You feel like all the cybernetics in your body just about to spaz out like this,
Got cramp.
like a cramp, but like
nerve
about to
spasm
twist
back
you
here.
in half, kind of cramp.
Oh, big cramp.
But you're able. But you're able to stop it. Like you're able to use your mind to just kind of like, no, body, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it felt like you didn't have control of it for a minute.
Hey, Ozzy, was that you? Did you
What?
just do something to my body?
I don't know what's happening. I'm getting very nervous. The stimulus of everything is it's a lot.
Let me ask you. I have one question for you. Then, what do you want to do?
I need to stop. I need to stop for a minute.
You can
That
do that.
sounds fair. I think we're gonna take you back to our place. We're
We're
gonna
safe.
get you settled. Someone who might handle this better than we are. This isn't really our expertise, you know.
Just
You
know we
guys-
care about you, and we'll keep you safe.
You guys are the ohms though, right?
Yeah,
We don't want to say that out loud.
we are. We're like the field work.
This is in your head. This is your phone.
Oh, yes, sir. In my I'm not speaking out loud. It's literally in our head. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that just makes it funnier when you ask, is the line secure?
No, it's great.
You're chewing aluminum in your mouth, right?
We are the ohms, but we're more like in the field. We're not so much like the philosophical.
Oh, that makes me feel a
Well,
lot better though.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm-
study a little bit of philosophy, so if you want to like talk shop.
Oh, he's actually really good at
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, after a nap or something. After
Let's
a
get
go
you
away
somewhere
time, I'll do that. I'm just gonna hang out here, and there's silence for a bit. Thad, as you're just standing
Yeah.
down at the bottom. As you're waiting down there, you see an older gentleman kind of walk out of the pillar.
Is there anything suspicious about this older gentleman?
He looks, to describe him, he looks like he's kind of like he looks almost homeless.
Gotcha.
But he's the only person who has walked out.
Is he wearing red?
No, he's not wearing red.
I figured he'd be like really on the nose.
Let me do a quick check here.
Wearing light up Crocs.
Not wearing red.
Still
but
has a
is-
wizard's hat on.
He has a wizard's hat on, but it's not red.
So it couldn't be him.
That's not my guy.
Okay. Old homeless looking dude in a wizard hat. That's Gandalf, dude.
He's coming towards you. He's walking your way.
Okay. If you can, this is Richard's asking, is there, like, have we transcended past the point of needing, like, phones that for us to play with? Or, like, is every, like, if we're, like, on our devices, like, what does that look like? If I
So-
want to be, like, an annoying, like,
I need to talk to you guys real quick. You're friggin' spell focusing. I did some work this weekend thinking about, like, what is an arcane focus? Because I did a lot of work with net decks, because you're going to need to replace your net deck, or at least figure out what's wrong with it. If you're like a full-on spellcaster, like what you are, Phil, then you need like a pretty like hefty net deck.
Yeah, I
Which-
figured I got one of those like Yu-Gi-Oh like deck.
Exactly. It can be as fancy as you make it, but
Duel.
you basically make it yourself. Like your level of expertise, you can do that. With minor spellcasting like clerics and paladins,
yeah, cleric is, like, full caster, paladin very much
Yeah.
so.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
You guys got
I
bracelets.
got cool
I got a sword.
spells.
You do have very cool spells.
But since we're divine, in quotation marks.
That's why I was kind of having a hard time. Like,
Yeah.
where do those spells come from? Like, most of your spells that you have are like charisma based, where it's just you're a cool dude and you give off cool energy.
Yeah.
And that's fine, like having that magical energy about you.
Yeah.
It's not magic. That's just you.
It's vibes, baby.
But as far as like healing or stuff like that, or like charm person or zone of truth, there's like you have the big hefty deck. You have a small like cell phone device,
Gotcha.
like an Apple Watch. Like you would have a tablet, well, you would have the Apple Watch.
That would totally have an apple.
No, I'm
So-
straight up saying right now in
Yu-Gi-Oh.
canon, it looks like the Yu-Gi-Oh dual thing.
You carry that around everywhere with you?
No. It has an
collapses.
ability where I like bend 10 it and it goes.
Okay.
Wait.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
that's sick.
Did you just mention the Omnitrix? Because I'm in.
Did you just mix Ben 10 and Yu-Gi-Oh together?
Yeah.
Wow, those are my two favorite animes.
And then we're gonna go into Code Lyoko.
Okay. So yes, you do have a small device.
I will be.
What is it? What is your arcane focus?
It's probably an Apple Watch. It's probably like a Fitbit, like ultra extreme, because
Okay.
it's something that I use to measure my own like athletic performance. That also can be a clock where I can make calls from instrument.
What does it look like?
Probably like a thin strap of maybe like a obnoxiously large like base. I imagine similar size to like a Morpher from Power Rangers.
I love that.
But probably like a sleek black look.
Got it.
How many pop culture bracelets can we reference in this?
I'd like to see you try. I've been thinking all week about it.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go like with the.
So
the
you're
Morphin
looking at that.
watch.
You're trying to do that. Are you trying to be inconspicuous about it?
Oh yeah, I think I'm trying. To be a
Go
little
ahead
incognito.
and do I like a performance check.
Yeah, deception, stealth,
Deception.
performance, they're
Deception.
all the
Let's
same
do
value.
deception.
So 18.
18, you are able to go undetected. This old man like walks right at you because you're standing at the base of the escalator, and then he just goes up.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
17.
With a 17, you notice the robot janitor has been hiding behind the escalator this entire time, and kind of pops out and does like a circle around you, and then it kind of goes past the actual janitor that's over there, and then goes around the corner.
When you say it's been hiding this whole time,
You
like, can I discern from whomst?
you've been hearing the whirring of the like
Yeah.
constant vacuum kind of like occupying the space in front of the physical arcade.
Yeah.
You heard it die down a bit when the wizard approached.
Yeah.
He's your guy. He's
Yeah.
half.
I mean, I heard it. I clocked it.
Yeah. You heard him kind of come up. Machine stopped, and then when he went up the stairs, the machine went around you and went around the corner
Okay. so
towards
it's like
the
he's
pillar. So
interesting. So there's the machine's reacting to him in some way. Whether so he's probably doing something.
yeah.
I'll jot that down and touch base. Thad's not techie, so he'd ask Philmore next with him. Well, I guess we're
You guys are still connected.
in a call. I'll say, hey, Phil, I think I found our guy, and the machines are acting weird around him. Like they kind of enter like a low power state, but then started moving towards his like previous location. Does that sound like anything to you?
It might.
You can do a history check.
Should
Yeah,
we,
I'd love
should we also
to.
talk about this somewhere else? If he's around, he could kill us, right? He wants to kill us?
I think he's more worried about like
History check?
finding
Yep.
Ozzy.
15.
Kill him, though?
With a 15?
15, yeah.
15, you've heard about kind of remote control stuff. This doesn't, what you know about these robot mechanics, that doesn't seem to be the case all the time. These robot mechanics are kind of like, you turn them on and you forget about them, and they have a maintenance life of 20 years.
Yeah.
So the question is, it's like, why did someone activate a Roomba there for a second when a Roomba is like its own thing?
And when you say Roomba, it's like 2 people-sized Roomba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Giant Roomba. Can I do an insight check to see if like as he was passing, if I could like discern vibes?
Yeah, sure, why not?
A little retroactive. A 10.
No, you weren't able to get anything.
He's like, oh, he's grumpy. All right. Well, should I follow him
Oh,
or should we
God,
just
that's
secure
fine.
Ozzy?
I think just secure Ozzy.
Right on.
Do we have any ways that we can like track him before we do? Or you got
nothing
him?
of the sort. But what we can't, I did clock the time, and I do know where he was. So if we get into the cameras later, we can kind of figure something out. Maybe you can write like a face algorithm or something.
Everything I do, I have to be able to touch him.
That's fair. Terry and Phil, roll a perception check.
See. Well, that's
It's gonna be a 15.
friggin' 4.
Friggin' 4 and a 15. You got it. Phil, you're able to catch somebody walking up the escalator. It is an older looking gentleman.
Is it the same dude?
You have not described the man.
Sorry, I describe who I saw.
You see a man walk in the opposite direction from you. So you guys are in tower right.
Mhm.
It's walking towards the left side of the mall.
Okay. I know what I want to do.
What do you want?
I want to cast invisibility on Lester, and I'm going to send Lester to follow him while we get Ozzy back to Foot Locker.
Okay, so you're going to get Ozzy back to the Foot Locker, and then you're also going to try to cast invisibility on
Lester, my drone, and
Yeah.
send my drone on a scouting mission.
Cloaking function.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yes, you do that.
Awesome.
Cool. How does your drones work? You're the drone jockey, artificer, and what we're using. What can your drone do? What kind of commands can you issue it?
My drone has autopilot, so it's legitimately a function where my drone will do what I tell it and continue to do that, even if I'm not actively like. So if I say, follow that guy and record him, that's all Lester will do.
Okay.
It's not like a, do this, do that. Oh, he has sentience. It's just follow him and
Follow
record
and
him.
Record him. Got it.
Don't let him know you're there. Like, and it will just keep doing that on autopilot.
Got it. Sounds good to me. Monkey goes, and he goes off.
Ape.
Whoa.
Ape goes,
Ape.
and he goes off. Okay. Go ahead and give Lester a stealth check for me.
Advantage with invis.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Richard. I fight for numbers. An advantage.
It just uses my dex, right?
Yes.
So that's just going to be 15. But does my drone count as a tool?
No.
That's dumb, but I'll accept the verdict.
I'll see if there's anything about specific stats for it.
So with a 15, your ape is silent and you lose sight of it.
Cool.
Cool. It is off doing that. You guys go back to the Foot Locker. Go hang out with Crash. Yep. Excellent. Hello, and thank you for listening. It's me, your GM, your best friend at the 4-year-old birthday party who knows where all the water is. Listen, that juice is hitting you hard. It's time to sit down. Here we are in episode 6. It came out a little late. Sorry about that. Thank you for being patient during this month hiatus. I had to, take a mental health break while I acclimated to a new schedule. I got a lot going on in my life finally. It's been really weird. But seriously, thank you for being patient. Now that I feel like I've gotten back into the groove of things, our posting schedule will return to normal, 2 episodes a month. I know you missed me very much, but I'm here. Don't worry, I got you. If you want to be in the know, we post updates on our Patreon and our Discord that are free for all to see, so if your favorite podcast happens to go AFK again, be sure to check it out there to get the 411. Don't worry, I'll keep it connected. Also, I know I've said this before, but our Discord is live. The Dice Bag Discord is ready and willing for your friendship, tabletop love, and pictures of misbehaving dice. There are channels for posting your current characters, worlds that you're writing up, and hot goss and all the latest indie tabletop games. We have a Game of the Month channel, and this month we are going to be talking about a Kickstarter game called Wild Sea. This game was recommended to me by a friend who is really excited to play, and I'm really excited to share with you on the Discord and tell you all about it. Again, look at the dice bag in the Discord to discover, or check it out at our link tree at linktr.ee/RPGPOD. Patreon. It's like an arcade. You put coins in, the game flashes real bright, you mash all the buttons, you have a great time. But then the game eventually ends, and it starts flashing down 10, 9, with the words continue written over it. In this very direct and poorly veiled analogy, role-play game is the arcade, and you are the player. Luckily for you, you don't really need to put coins in the machine. Your big brother Daryl knows how to hit the machine just right, so everyone can play for free. Maybe, though, just as a thought, you know that the arcade owner is going through a rough spot and you caught a glimpse into his back room and saw that he's sleeping in the back and living off of only Mountain Dew and gummy worms from the concession stand. Mind you, this is not the case. I don't own an arcade. Just work with me here. Maybe today, As Daryl is thudding his big, meaty fist against the machine, you think, I don't want this to go away. I like this arcade, and I want to be a part of its continued success. Well, my coin-bearing friend, you can do that today. Roleplay Game has a Patreon where supporters get access to ad-free episodes, downloadable music from the podcast, produced by yours truly, and exclusive access to game nights with fellow listeners run by me. If you're feeling generous or want to know what's going on, please check out patreon.com/RPGPOD. Again, that's patreon.com/RPGPOD. That's all I got for you. I hope you guys like Jared. He's new. He's introduced. Be nice to him. He's been our sound designer for the longest time. I am so thankful that he's at our table. Nearly 5 episodes in, and he's finally here. It's been really nice. Again, a big thank you to Richard, to Joel, to Tanner, to all the guys recording this. They did such an excellent job. This little experiment of ours trying to create a podcast, and extremely patient with putting this all together. I'm endlessly thankful for them. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get on back. You walk into the Foot Locker, it is just as big as a mess as you left it. But this time, you see Crash is actually interacting with a customer and also a taller black man who's dressed up in a maintenance uniform. Go ahead and give me insight checks, all of you.
10.
10,
16.
16,
11.
11. Everybody but Philmore
Fair.
is able to recognize who is talking to Crash, and that is Bo. Bo is another operative here at the mall. He's your weapons dealer. You actually have had interaction with Bo before. It was very small,
Yeah.
but it was just kind of like a brief handoff, like, oh, you're with the Ohms? Here's a gun. Have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. But you know Terry of Bo, because he's Crash's second-hand man.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically second in command around here, and he currently has his arm around a stranger who's wearing a Pure Life Electronics uniform.
Mm-hmm.
What does he look like?
Well, he's wearing a Pure Life Electronics uniform.
Oh.
He's
really?
he's got a short black pointy faux hawk, and he is also about 5'1" and portly.
Almost dwarfish, would you say?
One would say almost dwarfish.
Almost dwarfish. And
Anyone under 5'1" is gonna be so offended.
Bummer.
and Bo has his arm
I'm
around.
super tall. This is a podcast. You don't know. I'm super tall.
Yeah, Jared's 7'11".
I'm 7'11", and I get
It's
free
crazy.
Slurpees for it.
But
That's why they have those height measurements near the doors.
Yeah.
Because if you're 7'11", you get a free Slurpee.
hey,
These
he's
are the
back.
laws.
Hey, stand by the door. I told you, this guy's
it's me.
7'11".
This
This guy's
me.
the best. This guy's the best.
I'm so glad we
Thanks,
invested in these
Barbara.
height measurements.
Bo, who is a roughly 6'2", has his arm around. it's really weird,
Just,
like almost
it's just a hand on a head.
basically, or hand on your shoulder.
Yeah,
going
okay.
like,
That makes
I'm telling you, Crash, this guy, he wants to be a part of this. And Crash is talking to Bo, going, we can't talk about this right here. You know that. Oh, hello, gentlemen, you're back. You know Bo, this is
Bobo, how's it going?
Dad. This
Bo.
is Philmore.
Philmore walks up and goes, Bo, nice to meet you. My name is Philmore.
Philmore, I know who you are.
I was kidding. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
Oh, you're-
know.
So you know Terry and everybody? Yeah, I know everybody. And Bo is just kind of like, hi, everybody. It's good to see y'all.
Yeah, Bo, give me this.
Would you? And
Wow.
Crash goes, would you please put that away?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
wait, everybody in the back. Everybody in the back. Everybody in the back. You too, I guess.
I couldn't agree
Okay.
more.
Everybody goes back, open up the secret door into the server room. And he closes the door behind you, and Crash looks to Bo first and goes, why do we think this kid wants to be a part? He's wearing the frickin' Pure Life uniform. And Bo goes, that's exactly it. He's got eyes on the inside. Tell him what you saw today.
Well, what I saw today is, you wouldn't believe it, guys. It's ridiculous. I mean, Jizo Pete, it's just people, indentured slaves left and right.
Yeah,
I'm
Jizo
telling ya.
Pete is right. This guy
Jizo
knows what he's
Pete-
talking about.
Oh, we have a similar voice.
This guy's a man of my own heart right here.
I now realize.
Jizo
We
Pete.
probably-
This voice.
Okay, so retcon, we're somewhere in Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody
That's what it
talks
sounded
like this.
That's why I sound like this.
Yeah. Same.
We have two
well,
Minnesota
you get-
people.
You don't have to be Minnesota.
you
You can just
get
be like
one.
nerdy or something.
Everybody gets one. Is this going to be your one? Are you going to change your voice?
I love how the former sound engineer is speaking, and he's like, "Wait a minute, I've heard this before."
Yeah, because no joke, I was like, no.
No.
Okay, I'll do this one then.
What if I do this?
He's like, I chose somebody
I'm gonna
else's
go deep.
voice.
No, that's Philmore.
I'm gonna go a minute. No, I'll just do my normal speaking voice. No, that's Thad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've been
Hell
gone for a couple of sessions, and I actually had Jared step in and just speak normally.
Just how Jared speaks.
Man, I don't have a lot of voices.
Make a bold choice.
Make a bold choice?
You're
Well, my name
that's a very bold choice, and I hate it.
That's
Make
the
another bold
aspect.
choice.
was.
Oh, actually, you could lean into like a more Morty-esque type vibe where
Well,
So we're gonna have a crazy person, a jock, and two of the most panicked,
I like
awful
to,
people who have ever
I like
lived.
to, instead of panic, just describe his character as sweaty.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Sweaty
well,
and portly. What does that sound like to you?
What?
Like if you put sweaty and portly into a voice?
oh, what's your dwarf voice?
Yeah, what's your dwarf voice?
My voice for everything, of course.
I think that works.
That's a little better.
All right, I'll just do this. It's really easy for me to just fall into this. It's gonna fall into something else.
Just do normal Southern, man. Just hey, how's it going? I came here from
All right.
Go for it.
Hi, I'm Malcolm. Malcom Banks. It's a pleasure to meet y'all. So what I was saying is, yeah, I can give you eyes on the inside because I'm telling you, I'm fed up. I was up there. I know my stuff. I worked hard, and I'm telling you, I'm surrounded by a bunch of corporate drones, and they're just working their workers to death, and they're telling me to look out for these terrorists on the move, and something called the O or something like that, and I'm assuming.
Bo's nodding next to you, going, uh-huh. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Hmm.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
12.
A 12? Crash is giving you the up and the down. And again, he's this very large individual. He's just as portly as you, so basically 3 times you. Glasses on the edge of his nose going, I'm not convinced.
Now, sir, I can see that you're not convinced, but I gotta tell you, stop. You're freaking me out. You're looking me up and down, and I'm getting some
It's just-
weird
you get used to
vibes
it.
from you.
Are you
get
scared?
used to
You
it?
get used to it. It's just
Okay.
him.
You scared of
Hi, I'm Malcolm.
I don't want to touch you right now.
Hi,
Okay,
Philmore.
yeah, I'm a little sweaty. Hi.
Gentlemen.
Oh, he is
Oh,
sweaty.
that is the sweatiest interaction I've ever seen. Gentlemen, don't touch him. He could be an agent sent from Pure Life.
No,
Am I
came
gonna
came
catch
from Pure
agent?
Life.
He,
I
you
swear.
might not leave this room alive. I need you to know that.
Oh God.
I
Why?
pull out my gun again. Just kidding. I'm just
Well,
kidding.
hold on.
Oh, I'm
and
not
he
kidding. I'm gonna
brandishes his
de-sheath
gun
my
in his
gun.
waistband. Now, hold on. Nothing
Phil,
needs to get messy in here.
Why do you want to be part of the Orange?
Because I'm tired of the Pure Life drones. I want something better. I know I love technology and I love where it's going, and I feel like it's being stunted
yeah.
by the Pure Life corporates who
Yeah.
want to control everything. This guy, I like this guy.
Yeah, this guy
Look,
gets
it's
it.
not that I don't disagree
This
with
guy
everything
gets
you're
it.
saying. It's the outfit that makes me not trust you, bud.
Okay, he just pulled me from work. I mean,
That doesn't make it better. That just implies that's where you've been working.
okay, I see
So
what you're
you could
saying.
easily
fair,
So
try
if I
and lie
didn't
to us.
change before coming, you wouldn't have cared. I see what
To
you're
be fair,
it's
he
still-
did say that he came. It's not like he lied to us. It's not he's like, oh, I don't work for them with a badge on. He's like, yeah, I work for him and I don't want to.
That would be a
This
very
is
useful lie in this scenario.
All right, hold on. If you think I'm lying, Crash. Here's my gun.
You're gonna give me your gun?
I'm gonna give you my gun.
You probably don't want to give him your gun.
I'm gonna give him my gun.
Crash
You
takes
could
the
give
gun.
one of us your gun. Oh,
He's
got a gun.
unstable.
Do
And,
all pure life agents get
Big
guns?
boy there. Here's my line divider pole. You can take that.
It's an actual line divider pole.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
It is when you're at the mall or store and you those things with the tethers that kind of like form the foundation of a line, like in a movie theater.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
You consider that a weapon?
Have you ever been hit with one?
Hey, trust me.
That's a good point. There's
It's
a lot
a
of weight on the
weapon.
bottom.
It's got a lot of heft to it.
Is
Just
the base
like-
still on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the weight is.
It's like concrete.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you like give us some intel on pure life, and then we'll know that he's not like a turncoat, like jerk guy.
Bo
Alright, you're not a
sits
jerk guy,
down
are
in
ya?
the beanbag that's in there and kind of like smiles and smirks. And Crash is holding the gun, like he's holding the gun,
Yeah.
like ready to shoot somebody.
Oh, yeah.
It's not pointed at anybody yet, but he
Uh-huh.
has eyes on you.
Yeah, he has poor trigger discipline. Got it.
And I need to actually make a roll real quick.
Oh.
Okay. There was control for a moment. You saw control was lost in his eyes, but control has been found again.
Now I see that may have been rash for me to do.
I warned you.
Tell
Right.
us what you know.
I give a timeout.
Timeout. Yeah, what's up?
I don't know what I know.
You
Just
can
make
give
things up.
me a history check
Oh, thank
to
God.
see if you can give me some like intel. Like if you can
Okay,
go into
tight.
the back of your mind to go intel, or you
Can
can or you can try to lie.
I think I'm gonna do a history check and then
That history
lie
check
if
is going to
that's
be
bad.
very hard.
Okay, I have +4.
Okay,
Dude, that's basically auto success.
Honestly,
basically.
Just roll
I'm
20.
unstoppable.
Okay,
Oh,
Okay.
here, use the loaded die.
See, these aren't mine, but somebody has the exact same set as me.
those are my loaded die. Hold on.
Hey, they're kind of loaded. That's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20. Okay. With a dirty 20, you are able to pull a name out of your hat. Papa.
I take off my hat.
No, like you're scouring your mind.
No,
You
I
see
know.
like an actual psychopath is holding your gun.
Mm-hmm.
And you see on his face that he's kind of like, he wants to kill somebody now. You've given him the option. And under the pressure, you have pulled a name out of your hat that you've heard from one of like the owners of the mall location here kind of say offhand, and then he kind of had like a oh, I shouldn't have said that look on him, and that name was Papa.
Okay. Crash.
Tell me.
I can see you want to use that, and I'll let you use that, but I do need to back it. I mean, okay.
He points the gun at you.
Okay. I heard my supervisors talking about a name, Papa. Now, Papa, and when they said it, I think the man shit his pants after he said it. Like, he should not have said Papa.
Crash goes like white in the face, kind of lowers the gun, and he's still for a moment, and he hands the gun back to you.
Thank you.
As in, like, dad? Or,
Well, not my Papa.
Like
I heard the name Papa.
Do you have any other information about Papa?
I know that they slipped up and they weren't supposed to say the name Papa, but I know he is in cahoots or catoodles or something with. Wait, you didn't like catoodles?
now this guy's folksy.
Okay.
I like it.
With,
When did you hear
Pure
this
life.
say? When did you hear him say this?
but I heard it today.
Gentlemen, this is a lot more serious than I first initially thought it was going to be. What's your friggin' name again?
It's Malcom Banks.
Malcolm, you're part of the team.
That's what's up.
Hey, welcome.
Hey,
Hey.
thanks.
Oh, it didn't get any drier.
I do not and will not.
welcome to the team, bro.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, that was the wettest fist bump.
I lean in close, get real soggy with you, and I'm just like, hey, you're part of this team, and I will trust you as part of this team, but you slip up once,
Mm-hmm.
I got my eyes in your ass.
Okay, and your name
Binoculars
is?
deep in there. Oh, I'm Terry. Good to meet you.
Oh, good to meet
yeah,
you.
yeah, pleasure, pal.
Crash kind of is standing like facing the main computer that he's plugged into the server, and he's just kind of staring into the matrix of it all and goes, Papa is one of the main agents used in reconnaissance by Pure Life. I have heard his name whispered by employees here at the mall many times. He is serious business. He might kill us all.
Looks like we got to get a mama then.
I appreciate that joke very much.
And honestly, I'm not really scared of someone who has a self-proclaimed daddy.
You should
real
be.
quick. Could I get my pole back?
Oh yeah, here.
The strength of all of you is mind-boggling. Also, hi, gentlemen. Why
Hi.
are you back? You've only been gone for an hour.
Oh, right.
Been a long hour. Let me tell you what.
Would you like to meet someone named Ozzy?
No, I've met plenty of people
I think
today.
you want to meet somebody named Oz. Yeah,
Who?
It was more of a.
Is this?
Drum roll, please. Here's Ozzy.
How do we get Ozzy out?
I don't know.
What?
I
What is,
found
who is
one.
Ozzy?
I don't see
Ozzy's one of the,
He's
one
taking
of
a
the
nap.
AI.
Oh, you found one?
Yeah.
Where?
Wow.
That's incredible. Bo kind of stands up like, you found one of them already?
Yeah, he was chilling in the arcade.
What?
He was a GN.
So let me get this straight. You guys, after you left here, you just went straight to the arcade.
Oh, no, we took
That's what you did to me.
we stopped by Build-A-Bot.
Yeah.
There was nothing there.
Bo slaps Crash on the chest. I'm like, they got an exit AI. Shut
Yeah,
up.
like in an hour.
Like
like
an
our intuition-
hour.
our intuition
Like, all
was-
right. You did the right thing. That's incredible.
We also got a
Where is it?
butt ton of tickets.
Oh, you got a lot of tickets at the arcade?
Yeah.
How long? You were at... You guys did a really great job, but I really need to talk about your focus.
Yeah.
I don't.
What's the issue? We can use those tickets.
Yeah.
Right.
Those are useful.
I'm gonna
I
get
like
sticky.
the
mission.
arcade.
Yeah. Right.
Where's the exit AI?
He was in our group
Here.
Do you have an SD card with him? Do you have a cartridge?
He's here.
Where's here?
Well, my body keeps cramping up, so he might be in my body.
Oh,
You
no.
need a banana.
I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna just like. Boop.
You can do a call.
Hey Ozzy.
Yes, I'm here.
Hey Ozzy.
Hi, hello.
Do you have any idea where you are?
No,
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't know where he is.
don't cover the mic.
Why would you cover the mic?
I don't want him to hear me.
What if
And
I
in that
A
mode,
plus per character.
the audience was Aussie.
Crash goes, so he's somewhere in one of your cybernetics.
I think that
Yeah.
might be the case here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the game was kind of like de-resing, and I think I experienced a version of death. So that was not
Oh,
very
you
good.
got
Wow.
derez?
Are you okay,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah, I didn't feel.
We
great.
didn't
I'm
talk
good, I'm
about
good.
Oh,
this.
okay.
Okay.
That's impressive.
That's pretty cool. So yeah,
I want to get it.
could you, Crash looks at you, Phil, and goes,
Yeah.
can you start tearing them apart? And figure
No,
out
no,
which
I don't
one?"
think that's the
Actually, that
use.
was my next question.
Hmm.
Could you fix this? I show him my
Oh.
thing, and it's just like
Oh, what happened?
there was a red wizard, and we
The
were
red
fighting
wizard?
a red wizard. And honestly,
Wait,
we
hold on, wait. The Red Wizard was at the arcade? You saw him? You
Yeah.
fought him?
we killed him.
You killed him.
Well,
that
the
Papa?
de-resed him.
Yeah,
Well,
the rest.
yeah.
The Red Wizard has never been beaten by a player.
Well,
I know all
ripped-
about the Red
we
Wizard. I wrote the Wikipedia on him.
We ripped a
You a fan?
hole. We ripped a hole in the game.
You
Yeah.
cheated.
Yeah. We dropped.
That makes sense.
What?
he was
It was
cheating,
a-
to be fair,
it
so we
was-
cheated the cheater.
I've always suspected that the Red Wizard has been cheating in the games, but every time I post it on the forums, people say that I'm wrong.
No, you're not crazy, man.
Yeah,
I
he
believe you.
was cheating.
I appreciate this so much.
Yeah,
I'm glad you guys
we
went to the
dropped
arcade
what
first.
a Hydra on him. We
Yeah,
dropped
there was a Hydra.
a
There was
Lich.
Oh, I thought it was pronounced Lick.
You guys were
You're
playing
probably
Phantoms
right.
and Fiends? You guys got all the way to the very end of it?
Heavy breath.
No,
Yeah.
we ripped a
Kind of
hole
depends on
in
the
it.
culture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
yeah. It was cool,
Huh.
but he,
An island is a
he
loich.
busted this thing up pretty bad.
Oh, did he use a brick program on you?
Yeah,
That's a bummer.
I know.
I can take a look at it. I'll see if I can do anything with it. If it's a software, I can fix it, but if it's hardware,
I
Okay.
can give it a shot.
I'm gonna-
I'm a brainiac at the Pure Life store.
all right, son.
You really just kind of stepped on his
you
area.
challenge. You don't challenge.
Yeah, but I have my gun
Crash.
back.
I'm a techromancer.
Uh huh.
Here at the Ohms,
Uh-huh.
we have a super AI
Uh-huh.
that establishes ohms all across the globe.
Uh-huh.
I am in direct contact with her.
Uh-huh.
He romances her.
She teaches me everything.
Wait, she can be our mama.
You
Uh-huh.
think you know more than her?
No, I didn't say that.
You said that you
said
are
I could give it a
Brainiac in my
shot.
presence.
Yeah, that's my job title.
Bo looks at you and goes, he does this to everybody. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Bo, I like you so much more.
I know he's hard to deal with, but you just got to put up.
Mitchell, he knows just about everything, and if he doesn't know, he's going to act like he does. So
Okay.
I resent that, but it's also true.
I'm pretty sure his name is Malcolm.
he knows how true it is because he knows just about everything.
Can I do a medicine check on his bricked thing because medicine is tech?
So medicine is human based, organic matter. Everything else is repair, which is actually what he specializes in.
I take it off and I hand it to Crash.
He grabs it from you and immediately, like, he clicks a button on his eyeglasses and he kind of puts his finger to your device and he's reading it. And you see, like, programming matrix going on his glass and he goes, "Oh, that's both. That's a software and a hardware fix. It looks like the main motherboard was actually fried. The memory's still intact, but it's a little glitched out.
Yeah,
I could try to save that,
that'd be
but
great.
that's going to take me like a day.
Oh,
And as far as the hardware, I'm sure that's something that you could do. You
could
could
do
fix that.
yeah.
There's some parts stores. I recommend going to, what is it called? Because you just need a motherboard. That's all you need. Bolts, bots, and beyonds.
Okay.
But there's also NetDeck. I know the guy. He does some really good prices over there.
Okay.
I'll just say Crash sent you. But yeah, that's about it. He hands it back to you.
Thank you.
Get the motherboard first, and I'll be able to reprogram everything. As for you, Mitchell.
Nope.
It's Malcolm.
It's Malcolm.
You know, it's hard to get them mixed up.
Guys,
As for you,
he's
Melvin.
really nice. You like just met me.
Mac, you're
Sorry,
going to go
Mitch.
out and join these guys. We're on a reconnaissance mission.
I don't hate Mac.
I
Mac's
like
pretty cool. You know, Crash
Thanks,
might
Crash.
be a bit intense, but he's pretty good at nicknames.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Crash called him Thad, and then it was like Terror Bear, and then I'm Philmore.
Bo looks at you and goes, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm
I guess-
Philmore. Nice to meet you.
Phil, we can't keep doing this."
I know. I can't quite place it.
Phil's a little jokester.
I'm feeling a little silly.
Look,
Lester's
Little
giggling.
I'm
Lester
feeling,
loves it.
I'm feeling a
Anyway.
little silly today.
Oh, that's good, dude.
I'm glad.
I'm using it.
Ultimate Doom has gotten giddy.
It's mostly I'm just using it to cope with the fact that I'm really worried about Lester.
I was gonna say, where's your homie?
Well, did I not tell you?
I don't know.
Oh, I turned him invisible, and he's following that old guy.
You turned him. Wow.
Oh yeah, we got ID on the Red Wizard.
Potentially,
Hopefully.
Lester's
right.
on it.
Cool. Just be careful out there. All right, get back out there, guys. There's nothing else I need to tell you. You guys are doing great.
Oh, but like, should we like localize Ozzy and keep him safe here?
As I was saying,
He's in me.
Fillmore, can you tear apart all the mechanical parts of him? If he
I
dies in the process, I mean, we have
That's-
another one now.
Wait, now is that a medical check?
Another what?
Another operative. You're expendable.
Oh, I'm going to
Bo
kill
goes,
you, maybe.
No, you're not.
Hey, no, don't
Wait,
let him
are we
tear us
not
apart.
expendable?
Bo says nobody's expendable.
We got info out of
We'll
him. What do we
find-
need more?
We'll find a way. There's probably a data chip somewhere in your body that had open space onto it that you just need to go to a Ripper doc and figure out where that is.
That's what I figured.
Can
but now
I
feel
just
like I'm
do
gonna
like a
die.
tech check real quick? Just now that I know it might be localized in him.
Yes, you can, but it's going to be a combination of a medical check.
You guys can
Let's do
collab.
this together. Collab.
Yeah, you wanna tag team this?
Boys, look inside me.
tag team
Tag
this.
team me.
All right.
I'll get the flesh, you get the bolts.
It's going to be a disadvantage for both of you because there's a communication barrier of
love
I know the tech, but I know the
He's
flesh.
Southern.
Yeah,
The
that's
language
not
barrier, yeah.
not what,
and move over to the giblets, and then if you go to the linguing,
Totally.
Why are you following?
so my lowest is a dirty 20.
dirty
Got it.
20.
So my highest
Why?
was a 3.
Oh boy.
My lowest is a nat 1.
Oh boy.
I'm pulling my weight.
I'm really
Can you roll
honestly
the
they
loaded die,
called me
please?
out on being silly, and I'm just really in my head about it.
It's okay. Okay.
Like thinking about jokes to make, like as you're doing. it.
Hey,
You are able to determine that
Admit.
Terry is in really good shape, physically and healthy.
from the waist down.
You don't, and you're kind of relying on him.
Thank
There is not from the waist.
I'm just looking down at you.
That's where he can check.
That's where I could check. That's about what's fleshy on it.
Oh my god, this was a mistake.
No, this was
was a
great.
mistake.
I do actually have cyber legs.
Fillmore, you, however, you're going to inspect him. You open him up and you start taking your tools out. Oh, you get the 3 actually because you have proficiency with.
It's a nat 1.
Right, that was at disadvantage, but because you have advantage with your tools,
should just be a base roll.
Yeah.
So roll again.
No, we're gonna use.
We can just call it a 2.
So the
Yeah.
3 plus my plus 8, so that's
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Plus my doubled proficiency. That's 17. Yeah.
It's still.
The 8 should be factoring your proficiency already.
I was about to say there's.
Oh yeah.
I was like, there's
Yeah.
no way you could turn a
So it's
3
it's
into
3.
I can do it. Watch
He's gonna do Alakazam. Poof.
Watch me do Joel math and turn a 3 into a 17.
So it's 11. So it's 14.
It's 14.
Oh,
I'll
pretty
give you
good.
14. It's still a low roll. 14 is pretty good, but it's not enough.
You're telling me rolling a 3 on the dice is still a low roll?
Yes, it is.
Sounds unacceptable.
You were about to kind of open up his arm.
Mhm.
You have cyber arms, right? You're mostly cyber.
Yeah. I got cyber arms, legs, and eyes.
Everything.
Yeah, more or less.
You were about to like take out a circuit that
Cyber
would have
arms.
actually like disabled his arm permanently, but you've made this mistake before and you go, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Like you could go further, but you risk damaging the cyber arm itself.
Bill, I know he said I was expendable, but
I never said that, man. I don't think you're expendable.
I said he said it, but these cost a lot of money. So.
Yeah, no, I'll leave it be. We'll go to a guy.
Thanks, Phil.
All right. Do you guys have any other questions? Anything you need?
What time is it?
I mean, it's getting pretty close to closing time for the mall.
Okay.
Psych. It's open 24/7.
I got psyched. I got so psyched right
There
there.
was some mall humor. You guys, your
I've
job
worked
never
here
ends.
for a while, and why did that get me?
Yeah, I also felt a little baited by that. Like I didn't really have all the
Oh.
information I needed there.
Because but also, you guys made some
Caught
like
up.
really great work today.
Yeah, at
Like,
some point I do need to go home and feed my birds.
That's fine. Like
You gotta get your monkey, dude.
real birds.
You got real birds?
Well, I have a real bird and I have a robot bird, but I just kind of like the responsibility, so I worked in like a feeding mechanic.
There's no animals anymore. That's established lore, right?
Yeah.
There is no animals.
This is one animal apparently.
Oh, I thought
Give me.
I'll
give
take
me,
it back.
Give me a history check real quick.
I would say straight luck.
We're gonna see
I
because
thought, I
you
thought it was
programmed
just
yourself
because I
into
talked about the
believing.
apes being extinct. I didn't know all animals were
all
extinct.
animals are extinct. There is a chance. Like there's. Let's get
I
Blade.
found one bird.
Let's get Blade Runner for real quick. Or so this could be one of these situations where you might have like an authentic animal that you care for as like a sign of status, but there's also a good chance that maybe you bought it from a vendor who is selling fake real animals, and it's actually just a machine. So do a history check.
14.
With a 14, you're pretty sure it's a real animal. People are throwing this in your face like animals are extinct. You don't have a real bird, but
No, it's a real bird.
you're convinced that it's a real bird.
It's a real bird.
Pigeons are hardy.
Can I
There
see
are,
a
yeah.
bird? I want to see a real animal.
I would like to see a bird too.
I doubt it. I doubt it's a real bird.
It's
It's
a
like
real-
saying I'm a real person.
You got any pictures?
Fillmore's getting so mad.
It's a real bird. It's a real bird. It's
I
a
don't-
real bird.
Bo's trying to. I don't think it's a real bird, Phil.
It's a real.
Hey man,
Whether or not it's real doesn't really matter.
Adam is a real bird.
Look, both birds are
Be
real
cool if it's
birds.
real, though.
True. Does the bird make you happy?
Yeah.
That's all that matters, man.
It was programmed to be a bird. Then
No,
it was
it's
a bird brought into the world. I was programmed to be a person.
That's true.
Bo goes. All right,
Yeah.
I gotta go. This conversation is getting too heavy for me.
You're right.
I'm
Later,
going back.
Bobo.
That's right.
Later, guys.
Oh, do I go with? Or do I?
No,
You're gonna stay with these guys. They'll fill you in on the situation.
care of you.
If you need me though, you know where to find me.
They're new. They're new to me.
Hey, I know they're
Yeah,
kind of
look.
weird, but you'll fit in real good. Don't worry about it.
So, Mac, you like that?
Yeah. Mac's good.
Mac makes it easy.
I've never had a nickname, but
Really?
Mac works. Yeah, no.
How old are you?
Hardball questions here. I don't know. Let's go with something like 28.
What, and you've never. That's really surprising.
I think it's discouraged in the work culture that he's a part of.
Somebody
Really?
called me a stinky one.
That's not so bad.
Everybody out.
Yeah.
Okay, see you.
Everybody out, please.
See you, Crash.
Bye, Crash. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thanks for not shooting me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, guys, fill them in on what you guys are doing.
I should say
He's
that
got
every
half
time,
the
too.
story.
Oh, can we do it here in the secure, like audio-proof, like location?
You guys have
where-
actually spent a lot of time in my cave talking about Stinky, and
I did.
birds.
That was my name.
I appreciate the
One
bonding time, but you guys got to get out.
Yeah, we can throw him on the phone line and we can talk to him
There's
wherever.
there's a couple of abandoned places you guys can go hang out if you want a social time. Like, please get out of my place. This is my sanctuary.
You got it, Crash. We'll step out.
Thank you.
Thanks for not shooting us again.
Yeah, thanks for not shooting us, Crash.
You're welcome.
Thanks for not shooting us, Crash.
I don't think that's worth it, but you do you.
I'll remember that.
You don't say those things
remembers
around.
this.
I think Thad is intimidated by Crash's like alpha mentality, so it's like he challenges it.
I love it. I love it so much. As a DM, keep it up.
Yeah.
As Crash, you might die.
Oh, it's like it's like we're rewarding not shooting people is kind of like a low bar.
To be honest, Philmore just is thankful every day that no one shoots him.
Bosses suck. What are you gonna say?
You guys head out of the secret space. Crash lets you out, and it kind of closes the door behind you. Says, "You guys are doing great. Kill him if you have to."
Yeah, approval.
He says that every time.
Oh,
Is he talking about me? or
he made
you?
eye contact
He used to say it about
with
me.
Philmore, and then pointed to Terry, going, "Kill him if you have to."
Oh,
He used to say it about me. I think he's saying it about you now.
hey, bud.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
About me again?
Yeah.
Okay.